But I tell you what, I would rather feel my emotions than be as heavily medicated as I used to be. I mean, yeah, I mean, I took my mental health into my own hands, and I just said no more drugs, no more pharmaceuticals. Let me put it that way, no more pharmaceuticals, because it's just they just kept adding pill on top of pill on top of pill, and it wasn't making me feel any better.
Okay, again, this is starting to sound really concerning. So here's what we know about Candy. She did highlight in one of her blogs that is still up that she has actually wondered in the past if she has schizophrenia. Now, I think what she's talking about is that she has certain hallucinations going on. I don't know to what extent, and I'm not here to diagnose her. I do know that there are other conditions that can cause that. And maybe what she's describing aren't hallucinations at all. Maybe it's something completely different. But what I do know is if that is accurate, those conditions really need medical intervention to be managed if you don't want to have things spiral. On the other hand, let's assume, what if it's just like your garden variety depression and generalized anxiety or some manner of personality disorder in that kind of realm? I understand not wanting to be so medicated that you don't feel anything. I think that if you're doing everything right in your lifestyle and you're supporting them in the way that you can, you don't necessarily need to be on a dose that is so high that it completely mutes you, or potentially not on something that is as strong as that it mutes you. And look, I know that this is a very generalized brushstroke that I'm using here, and it's absolutely, I'm not speaking about you personally as an individual, my nuggets. But for Candy specifically, it worries me that she's taking her mental health into her own hands when we have nothing but evidence that Candy is incapable of managing her own trauma. And I don't know if she's still going to a therapist. She hasn't mentioned a therapist in a while. And then to remove the medical support as well, I don't know. It worries me. Everything about this worries me.